Mouta Massi, bringing you the latest happenings in dancehall and reggae music. Welcome, it's Mouta Massi, and here are the stories making the cut for today. Sting promoter says Tommy Lee Sparks are ready to clash, but unsure about Masicka. In what could become the most electric showdown of the decade, promoter Tahir is urging Tommy Lee Sparta and Masicka to take their escalating lyrical clash from the internet to the iconic Sting stage this December. For days, fans have been glued to the back and forth, but Lang believes only a face-to-face war can cement it in dancehall history. He said, and I quote, "If they clash and leave it on the internet, it leaves room for their careers to be jeopardized," he said in an interview with The Star, noting that an in-person battle would offer clarity, credibility, and a definitive winner. Wanna say massive, should the artist bring it to the stage instead of leaving it on the internet? Let me know your thoughts. And while we're on the topic of clash, know say Masicka drop a next song again. This is the fourth song from The Clash. It's called Tears. Check out a piece.
If you no believe na yourself, pussy face. Me a king, me a goat, tell them legend never die. Part down, them things say everything is nice, but put man just set him on some ice. Send him up to Christ. Ya good you Leroy, ya play devil in disguise. Ya pussy, big junkie we can't read, ya rookie.
How it sound massive? Wanna drop some fire emojis in the comment section below, or thumbs down if you not like it. But so far, who do you think I lead the clash?
So me stay under the Bumbo Clan studio every night. I'm don't beg no friend, no my own zone alright. Pussy run up on me, how the chrome them on strike. Calm down DJ, them boy dead light. Them not get no show, when I see them on the flight. Take some time off, get a book and learn to write. Fuck that, mix some cement, left the stage, return the mic. Suck your mama boy, you think a girl will fight?
Sean Storm released a track early Thursday morning called Now.
If them this, them get dismissed. Oh, chick black dead, kill quick chick. Why? A Gaza, fuck your wish list. De La Vega, we no fight, wish fist. Nigga there, crush the road like biscuit. Tucking me up a berry young, make you risk it. Mountain View have a crocodile, kick lip when it's sound. Po, all your mama piss shit. Why drop asleep? Can't get up, man.
Black Rhino also posted this on IG. Garrison me stand for, but tell some man Gaza will never fall. The legacy can't dead. It a go stand forever. Hashtag baby strength them have. On Masicka's birthday, Tommy Lee released another diss track for him. Check this out.
You say you want a war, me say nah, go set them up and wet them up like water wall. Cannot be the king, cause you know we close to Gaza boss. Look how this and the real get murdered by the Sparta boss. You walk out, cause you afraid for what the water boss. Man, never climb me on your body, say banana. Him saying sunrise, him a got tongue for shine father fall. Remember you new to this, you even know the art.
Wanna really think say Masicka free of the alkaline? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Masicka is giving us a snippet of his upcoming track. In the caption, he says, "Her name is Love, December 19. In the comment section, we have Bounty Killer with some fire emojis. And because Bounty can't comment the fire emojis, persons in the comment section I say, Killer no say a Masicka win the clash. That's why he left this comment. Another person says, from Killer comment, Tommy Lee, you're dead. Are they reaching? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. MC Nuffy is weighing in on the clash as well. Check this out.
Hear me I say, it's the warrior with Tommy Lee and Masicka. Me notice every war always lasts 1 week or 2 weeks. Hear me I say, all of the social media people, quest time and main danger, and the rest of you we are put up at about who take the round if and who not take the round here. Listen me, I who know mash up the war every blood clot minute. All the people them talk about who take war and who not take war and score the thing. Now this look good for dancehall. Long time me I want Masicka call people name. See? Him definitely hear Tommy Lee calling name. So him a call name now and I stand up like say him really ready for one war. This a big people war. Long time I want him and I tell him, so find your league. Do the right thing. And remember, the warrior look good. Cause Tommy Lee, I know one easy walk over. Sparta, yo! So hear me I say, this a warrior, a real war. Wanna stop blood clots, score the war, but who take war from one. I want the warrior going at the right and proper way where people can talk about it. You hear me tell you now? Stop score the war about who take the round if I want to take the round. I don't know whether on the social media I mash up the thing. I want the war going at the right and proper way. And I want the artists them drop the song them properly. Take 1 2 days or 1 3 days to drop the song. But if you even find a song and it sound good and ready, and a man shoot 1 o'clock and you shoot 2 o'clock and it sound good, I will accept it. But the main danger in them quest time and all of them social media people here were put up on the net every minute but who take the run of Uno and mash up the war. See? Big man war they see it now. Me no know what Masicka go do now, we no can't run, you know. Me sure. Cause family and not somebody film play with. So this a real war. Yo, ready now.
Chris Genius had a problem with this video that Triple X posted. Check it out.
Make a snap with a pretty friend. You a walk with a pretty crew. Every girl in the crew pretty. Yeah.
When you hear what the song say? Make a snap with your pretty friend. Every girl in the crew pretty. Bro, I be a man there say no. I be a man there right there say no, bro. And me no want nobody come tell me about a joke thing, bro. You see them joke business, bro. You know run them joke, yeah. I be a man there so. Popcorn never making song for Uno, brother. Popcorn making song for the girl them, bro, and for a selector. I do them thing, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Me no respect them thing, yeah. You think none of my brethren them could run them joke here with me? Like, yo, like really and truly. You think none of my brethren them could have put up phone and the bombard or snap? Eve, remember, you know, me know say him Gully never did a play the song enough for them here, you know. Cause them even know what go on. But you think one of my brethren them could have done this and put that song there and then post it, brother? The friendship done right there, so. What me say? The friendship done right there, so. None of my brethren them can run them joke there with me, bro. Bro, when I run certain joke, bro, you say a real man, brother, you know run certain joke.
And then Triple X come back or answer him. Check this out.
Chris Genius, who cares? Who cares if your friendship would have done, how that would have affect me? If you are my friend and you vex something like that, I want to cut off me as a brethren because me run a joke with you. However the joke you want to take it and you want to cut me off. Who the fuck cares at the end of the day, brother? Me not pay bills, you not pay my bills. Me have my family, you have your family, you don't owe me no obligation. Me most definitely not owe you no obligation. Why is it that you're so insecure? Why are you so perturbed? Why are you so hurt by it? What are you hiding? What deep, dark secrets do you have in the bellows of your soul that you feel so insecure that you have to feel like, oh my God, you have to prove that you're a man to other people. You have to prove that you feel like you have to prove, say you're straight. Who you try trick? Between me and you, who is it that you feel like you have to prove, or why is it that you feel so obligated to prove that you are straight? What really are going on? Something right. Something right. I don't feel like you have to prove, like if you really and truly, you don't really have to prove and force nobody if you feel like, come on, bro. Calm down.
Many Jamaicans are wondering if we are going to have any food this Christmas. So, well, Minister Green spoke on the topic. Check this out.
Will we have food for Christmas? The answer is yes. So already we have started tapping into external sources to ensure that we have sufficiency of supply. How the ministry does this is through our analysis of our demand patterns through the year. We have a fairly good idea of some of the areas and how much we consume, and then we look at our production patterns, and where there's a shortfall, then we see if we can tap into external sources to fill that shortfall. We will not do more than is necessary. I want my farmers not to worry. There will be space for your products. Once you bring them to market, there will be space for that. But already, we're looking to tap into external support for our vegetable lines and our table eggs. I think we all appreciate that there were challenges with table eggs prior to, Hurricane Melissa. Those challenges have been made worse by Hurricane Melissa. And now we're in discussions with the Ministry of Finance about the appropriate relief that is needed to ensure that these items can land here at a reasonable price so that our consumers will have access to fresh fruits and vegetables and will have access to eggs for the Christmas period.
Well, did that response quell your concerns? Let me know in the comment section below. Massi, we have to bring that news here because our dogs have been flown out. Massive on the city news where they say more than 50 struggling dogs were rescued from hard-hit communities in Jamaica's southwestern parishes in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, and many have since found homes outside of the island. Addressing a post-Melissa special media briefing at Jamaica House on Wednesday, Minister of Agriculture Floyd Green said while the priority was on saving lives and taking assistance to people in the devastated communities, there are concerns about Melissa's impact on animals, including pets. The ministry facilitated the export of 58 dogs, which were rescued through some of these missions. In fact, we're now offering free veterinary clinics across various parishes that allows our farmers and pet owners to be able to carry their animals to receive treatment medication. That's what Floyd Green said. Hope the dog them live them best life. Jamaica's national basketball team storms into FIBA World Cup Power Rankings top 5. Historic perfect start in window 1 pushes Jamaica up 11 places in the Americas. Yeah, man, go and put in the work. We out here, we love to see it. And a big up on yourself and congratulations. The Maroon chief, Richard Currie, has released this public statement. Check this out.
Ashe. Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, on behalf of the indigenous people of Accompong and the wider Maroon districts of Cockpit Country, I send sincere appreciation for your recent visit to our community and for the government of Jamaica's expression of support following the destruction caused by Hurricane Melissa. Your presence, accompanied by the several ministers of government, marked the first official visit of your administration to Accompong since my election in 2021, and it was warmly welcomed by our people. We remain grateful for the humanitarian gesture extended to the Accompong people and for your willingness to mobilize resources, particularly those of the JDF military, to assist with the recovery efforts. We also acknowledge your reference on international partners, including Ethiopia, Ghana, and Rwanda, who have expressed readiness to assist in the island's rebuilding efforts. Honorable Prime Minister, following a deep, comprehensive internal review and a formal deliberation, the full Maroon Council has this time decided not to accept the offer on the militarization of the space during the recovery effort. The full Maroon Council instead has resolved to continue with the response, utilizing civilian resources from our joining communities and our partners, both locally and internationally, who have offered to the community their assistance in the recovery efforts. Instead, the Council would like to thank you for the offer on materials and would accept the offer on those materials and equipment necessary to assist in those recovery efforts. We want to ensure, Mr. Prime Minister, that harmony and inclusiveness of our Maroon human resources, of those here in Accompong and adjoining communities, are balanced to execute the infrastructural relief efforts across our Maroon communities. This methodology aligns with our laws and cultural way of life. This decision is based also on the following considerations. 1. The established reconstruction partnerships and resources Accompong has secured through international donations, through technical sponsorships, and volunteer engineering assistance sufficient to address the rebuilding and development needs arising from the hurricane. These partnerships, coordinated through the Accompong Development Foundation, reflect years of relationship building, and they provide to us a structured, culturally and aligned framework for reconstruction across the Maroon territory. The second consideration was the protection of community well-being and trauma sensitivities. As you would have recognized, our community was significantly devastated, and many of our elders, some of the women as well as children, have endured profound emotional trauma. In the aftermath, the introduction of military personnel carrying assault rifles, as we would have seen just the other day, even in a humanitarian capacity, could exacerbate and distress and cause additional distress among residents of the community. The Council believes that reconstruction conducted through civilian and community-based teams is the most appropriate path for maintaining emotional security and cultural stability at this time. This, I'm sure, you can understand, Mr. Prime Minister. Our treaty obligations and governance. The third consideration would be the treaty obligations and governance responsibilities. Accompong, as a treaty recognized indigenous polity under the 1738 treaty, bears the responsibility of in ensuring that the recovery operation within the territorial space are consistent with its laws, governance institutions, and cultural protocols. The Council has therefore determined that internal and partner-supported reconstruction efforts remain the most suitable avenue for the recovery from the damages that were sustained. This decision is not a rejection of cooperation, nor does it diminish the appreciation of the humanitarian intent behind your offer. We again thank you. But rather, it reflects Accompong's capacity to manage its internal recovery efforts through established civilian channels and international collaborative efforts that have been ongoing since the impact of this storm. I again reiterate our commitment to engage in dialogue on areas where meaningful cooperation between the government of Jamaica and the Accompong Maroons can be maintained. We thank everyone for their continued support, particularly in matters related to the disaster readiness and recovery from the effects of Hurricane Melissa. The Maroons continue to show their resilience and share their support with the broader communities impacted by the storm. We respectfully emphasize that this disaster relief cannot be interpreted as altering or diminishing Accompong's treaty-recognized autonomy. The historical and legal foundations of the 1738 treaty remain intact and continue to guide our interactions with the Jamaica state government. Honorable Prime Minister, we again express our sincere gratitude for your visit and your expression of solidarity during this difficult time. We remain committed to peaceful engagement, transparent dialogue, and long-term well-being of all communities within the cockpit country. May this period of national recovery represent an opportunity for renewed mutual respect and for collaborative efforts that honor both Jamaica's constitutional framework and Accompong's treaty-based autonomy. Thank you.
When I jumped in the comment section, of course, persons are supportive of Chief Currie's decision, dubbing him a true leader, while others are saying, especially this person left this comment, "Kiss me teeth, this delusional you fuck. You can't stop or resist the work of any political party. Dr. Holness is the leader of the entire country. Therefore, you have no right to dictate how and when rebuilding is done." Tafari responded to her by saying, furthermore, Miss Labourite, where was the government of Jamaica for the past 288 years of Maroon governance? What about the last 63 years, especially the past 5 years of Chief Currie position in office? Where was the PM? You can't fool Maroon. Sprague Benz was also saying, don't follow them, bro. Waste of time explaining to those intent on not understanding.
And it is one thing that you will see about me. Me not afraid of nobody. All who want talk, make me one. Me will go with you toe to toe. Every nonsense you talk, I will respond to it. And as you would have seen with the government, man come out with foolishness, we respond, not go so. Yeah. So make them, and as many memes as they can make, I can make it too. So it's going to be war. Because we cannot allow the people who peddle nonsense, the people who tell lies, we cannot allow them to win.
Shortly after, the Prime Minister Andrew Holness came and threatened war on those persons who were spreading misinformation. Malehu Fort is calling for the restoration of criminal libel law intended to curb this misinformation. Of course, some Jamaicans are reacting to this bit of news. Check out these clips. The other day, Member of Parliament Nikisha Burchell raised a valid question in Parliament about JPS.
Thank you. I wonder, has the OUR conducted, commissioned or required an audit of JPS's damage claims for Hurricane Beryl or for Hurricane Melissa? Or are we relying completely on what they've self-reported? So this $350 million bill for Hurricane Melissa, which has been much talked about in terms of the government's contribution to it, is it something we're just taking from JPS and then forcing the government to cough up well-needed resources to help them finance a figure that they've self-reported? Or are you going to find a way to verify that? Again, on JPS, why I'm told by customers that they are still receiving estimated bills when JPS operates a fully digital metering system that can give you hour by hour data on usage. Is it true that JPS is still giving estimated bills, and why would something like that occur? And finally, the communities that have been out of electricity for the duration of Melissa, for example, can we confirm somehow? Is there an auditing system within OUR that can confirm that they have been zero consumption billed for those periods? For me, for example, I haven't even checked a JPS bill because I expect none for the period of Hurricane Melissa. So can customers rely on OUR's support to ensure zero consumption has been billed for those who've been out of electricity for now over a month? Thanks.
Fast forward to today, that's the Office of Utilities Regulation, has admitted that it lacks the manpower to independently verify utility companies' post-Melissa restoration claims, raising fresh concerns about the accuracy of self-reported data. At Wednesday's sitting of the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, members pressed the regulatory body on why Parliament continues to rely almost entirely on restoration figures submitted by Flow, Digicel, NWC and JPS, despite mounting complaints from several communities still without service. So whatever they say, we just have to go take and fork out the money to pay them bills. Is that right? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. So that's it for today, Massive Montana. Big up on a nice clean self. Enough love, enough respect. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Positive vibrations going out to the Massive. I'm Mouta Massi. Magan.